Hello, my super awesome artist friends. Today we are going to be painting this lake sunset. I thought, what a perfect opportunity to capture a nice warm summer night with the sun going down over a lake. So this is what we're doing here. We're going to play with the background first, and then we're going to go ahead and put the tree on with the silhouette tree. And it's super easy and fun, so follow along. The colors that we're going to be needing today are orange, red. We only need a tiny little drop of red, blue, black, and yellow, and white. Did I say white? Okay. The brushes that we're going to need today are our Big Daddy brush. That's our favorite one, right? Because he goes and he gets the job done. He does all the background. And then we have, what do I have here? Let's do this angled brush. Let's do the smaller angled brush. It's nice to have a little variety of brushes, but here's a nice little angled brush, and then obviously our little detail brush, our cute little baby brush. He helps us get in all like the little nooks and crannies. So grab that Big Daddy brush and make sure it's nice and wet, nice and clean. If you're mixing around doing other paintings with it, make sure that the bristles are nice and clean. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with, let's start with the blue. We're going to come up here to the top, and I want you to just start filling it in. Don't forget about your sides and your tops because it makes the painting look complete. Some artists don't do the sides and the tops because they put them in frames anyway, and that's okay. So you see how quickly, I'll go slow right here, but I'm almost doing like quick X's. I want it to have almost like a textured look. Make sure my side is done really well because, as we all know, I'm not very great at doing my sides. You should hear me when I'm doing classes. I'm like, don't forget about your sides, don't forget about your sides, but really, I forget about mine all the time. Okay, so we're going to make a little purple here. Grab some blue, grab some red, little tiny drop of white. We don't need a lot of purple here. We're just little hue of purple. This is too much purple, so I am actually going to come back in with the blue and cover all of this back up. Not too much of it, but enough of it. Okay? Clean my brush off really well. Then I'm going to grab some blue. There we go. That's what I wanted. I just wanted the blue to be purple. Not a ton of purple. Okay, perfect. Perfect. If you have purple, you don't have to make it, just mix it in there. Okay? Clean off my brush really quick. And I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. When orange hits blue, guess what color it makes? You're right, mud. And I know mud isn't a color, but in my world it is. So mud is a color today. And every day that I use orange with blues. Okay, so we're going to start down at the bottom. I'm going to grab a scoop of white, and I'm just going to throw some white on here, okay? Oh, it's got a little blue in my brush. I need to clean that off. Because what happens? Makes mud. Makes mud. Clean, 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 clean. It's just like washing your hair, you know, when you're playing with paintbrushes and trying to get them all clean. It's just like washing your hair. Okay, how does my dress? Does everyone love this dress? Look at this. This is paint splatter dress. Paint splatter dress. That's what it is. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, what the heck is this called? We use this for when I do fun events where I have to go like do speaking events or whatever. I just grabbed orange and threw it on there. And for the Blue Tip Parade, I did the Blue Tip Parade not last year because of you know, the unspoken. We're not talking about that. So this year I get to do it, but I don't think I'm wearing this dress. I don't know, maybe I am. I'm gonna grab some yellow and throw some yellow in there. I don't know if I'm going to or not. We'll see what happens. Grab a little bit darker orange. Now when you get up here, you're gonna grab some white and you're gonna soften this up. You're barely touching it because you don't want that purple or that blue to mix in here and make mud. We don't like mud to be a color. You can tend to see the blue through that, so. And we're gonna let this dry a second because then we're gonna come in and we're gonna bring the blue out on top. So this is gonna be tricky because you're gonna wanna go real soft-handed here. You're gonna go really, really lightly with it so that you don't mix the orange in with the blue or purple, okay? So it might be a little bit damp, and that's okay. We can make it a little damp. And again, you see how quickly I'm just kind of like brushing over it real fast? Okay, here it comes. Are we ready? Are you nervous? I'm not nervous. Clean off your brush really well. Dry it off. Okay, let's grab a little tiny bit of just some watered down. I mean, it's really watered down. I'm going to start up here and then slowly feather it in. Slowly. Did I say slowly? Okay, good. Slowly we're feathering it. Okay. If you're super freaked out about that, just take your finger and just lightly rub your finger in there, okay? We're just pulling up a little bit, very, very tiny little bit. Friends, you got this. Pull a little bit of that down. You're not mixing enough to make it mud. You're just going real soft in there. How's that look? How's that looking? Good? Are we nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm gonna grab some white though. I think my orange is too bright and I don't like it. Dry off my brush really well. I'm gonna grab some some white and just super light. Just kind of blend in some more orange. Not orange, this is white, guys. White, 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 white. We'll just sit here and say it on repeat. If I'm teaching a class, sometimes I'll be like, grab the black, when really I don't want you to grab the black. I want you to grab the white. And what if we mess it up and we cover our whole canvas with the wrong colors? Look at how pretty this is looking. You can even grab some more blues, just super light. The word of the day. That's what we should do. Like the sirens should go off when we have a word of the day. The word of the day is light. Okay, you know what? I think I want to add a little bit of pink in there. I'm going to dry off my brush really good. I'm going to take some of the red, mix it with the white, and I'm also going to grab a little orange so it's more of an orange pink, okay? I don't even know if you can really see it well. Here it is, really, really light orange. There's that word again, light. Orange pink. And I'm just going to feather this along here. Not much. Dang, that's pretty. Cleaning that brush off. Let's let this dry a second. We're going to come in with the blue. And we're going to go along the bottom here. This is our lake. Did you get that? I paused. I paused because I was like, what is it called again? our lake right here. Now you don't have to go all the way to the bottom with the blue because we're going to add the little land there, but if you want to, go for it. Scoop, scoop. Perfect. Don't forget about your sides. Are we going to check these sides to see if I actually did them or not? I'm doing this one. I got this one. This one I got. Let's check this one over here. Oh, I did. Oh, I did miss a big spot right there. That's all right, though. Look, we're just going to come in, give this a second to dry. We'll rinse off this brush, and we'll grab the orange. Grab some orange. Hit that. Could even grab a little bit of yellow if we needed to. Perfect. Guys, this is looking like a sunset. I'm digging it. I feel like I'm going to need some more napkins soon. I'm using a lot of water today. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to you could take your little tiny brush. What color is that sun? Yellow. I'm going to make it a little yellow-orange, though, because I feel like the sun on there is super yellow, and I don't want it super yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, go with that circle motion like we've told you before, or I've told you before, like I have a mouse in my pocket. Like I've told you before, round and round and round. When you feel like you have a good round circle going, go ahead and put it on your canvas. I'm going to bring the water back out on top of our sun. I want the sun to be going down into the water. I know it's hard to see. It really, really is just super light. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to grab a little bit of white, and I'm going to soften up where make this lighter. You know how like when you're looking at the water, it's a little lighter there? You can grab a little bit of that yellow and mix it. It will make green if you do it when it's wet. So you can let it dry a second, or you can just make the green. I mean, I'm barely putting any in, so I'll come back in with some white in a minute. All right, friends, we forgot to do the black. This is where we're going to let it dry, but we got to put the black bottom on. Let's just knock that out now. Go back in and grab that Big Daddy brush. Grab that black paint, and let's do the bottom. We don't need it to be perfectly straight. What land is perfectly straight? None. See how I kind of went a little bumpy there? Made a couple little hills. Do that. Hit your sides, hit your bottom. And hit my bottom here, and then we'll let it dry. Oh my gosh, look at our masterpieces. We're doing so good. Seriously, this is a fun painting, and I can't wait to see all of yours. I like this white that I have going on right there. Do you see that little bit of white? And it's about to be covered up with some black. We're going to let this dry. So for those of you at home, you can take a break, come back, or go make some coffee, let the dog out. What else? Get a snack. Maybe go get a donut. I obviously really want donuts today because I've been talking about them all morning. I am going to go, though, to get a donut after. Well, I'm going to go to this place called Rise and Grind. I haven't been there yet, so I'm going after this. All right, this is super pretty. Actually, I'm going to play with the sky a little bit. I shouldn't. Tell me to leave it alone. Just tell me to leave it alone. I love the sky on that one. I love how it's kind of flowing. I feel like this one is not flowing. And I really want it to just kind of flow. There we go. Yes. A little bit of white. I'm using my napkin to mix on. Yeah. Yep, I think I like that a little bit better. I wish I had more purple, but it's okay. What else? Black. Let's grab our black. So we're going to grab that. Actually, if you have a medium brush, grab a medium brush. I know we have that little angled brush, but we don't need that yet. We're going to grab this medium brush, and I just want you to make some land here. Just like a tiny little mountain back there, okay? And then the same thing for over here. We're not going big, just going. Good. You can come all the way over if you want. You don't have to go, you know, I want you to go wherever you want to with your land. You don't have to go all the way over. You can just go halfway over, whatever you want to do. I'm going to grab a little bit more white, very, very, very little bit, and just bring in a little softer white here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Bring some blue in, very little bit of blue. Bring that water back on top of the land. We don't want the land to look like it's on top of the water. We want the water to look like it's overtaking the land. So I like to just come through, whoops, and just spread it out a little bit. Soften that up, and voila, there it is. All right, clean that brush off. Now we're going to do the tree. I hope you're not nervous. Trees are fun, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, we're not doing kindergarten trees. This is like one of my, this is where I get serious with you, okay, friends? I don't like kindergarten trees. And a kindergarten tree, I'm going to show you what a kindergarten tree is right here. In kindergarten, they're like, make a tree. And so then this is what you do. Okay, we're not doing that. We're going to do it like we're doing cursive writing or like we're making a hill, okay? So we're going to flow right in. And we're going to kind of go this way and bring it down. And each time we're just going to start to thicken our branch, okay? And let's go this way. Remember, Mother Nature isn't perfect. All right, so I want you to go flow, flow, flow. We're going with a flow. We're not, I can't have you do kindergarten trees. What kind of an artist to teach you would it be if I just let you do kindergarten trees? Okay, ready? Here we go. So I would suggest that you pick a main branch. So I'm gonna kind of go like this. This is going to be the one to the left. And then here is, okay, super fun. Then we're going to just kind of thicken this up a little bit. Let's go here. You can thicken this trunk up. Just don't go crazy thickening it, because we're just going to keep bringing pieces right down into it. See how I'm doing that? Just gradually thickening it up. Let's go here and bring this one down. Let's go all the way to the top here, and then let's get our little brush. That little detail brush, remember I told you, always have a detail brush. We can always thicken up branches with it if we needed to. Roll it to make it nice and pointy. Oh, I just got a big glob of paint there. Oh my goodness, what the heck am I doing? Super light-handed here, okay, friends? If you're nervous, go this way with it. And then just lift up. Okay, then lift. Lift. Bring out a couple little small little guys. Let's bring out another. If you want, go outside and look at a tree and follow that pattern of the tree. I just want to bring a little guy up here. This little brush is good. Look what I just did. Oh, you might not even be able to see it in real life. But I did just totally. Oh, look, I didn't make it go across the sun either. That's okay. We'll keep the sun showing. We can always add some more. We can add another little one here. Perfect. Let's bring some little guys here. And keep coloring it, painting, not coloring. We're not coloring here. Don't feel like you have to go straight, okay? We do not have to go straight. It's okay to make your tree a little bit crooked-ish, like your lines here. You see the wavy lines? That's what we want to do. We don't want to make it crooked like a super crooked tree. I mean, it's probably crooked right now because, you know, painting at an angle is kind of hard sometimes. But I'm standing this way, so this should be okay. I have to try not to cover up what y'all are looking at here. I want to bring this guy over. I don't like that branch now that I just did that. It's all right. Soften this up. I went a little bit cray-cray with this guy. That's all right. Let's just bring some little babies off here. That'll be helpful. My friend's tree has a right angle on it. It's so funny. We were laughing the other day about it. Like it got cut, like this branch got cut and then it just grew up. So it was funny because it's in her yard and it literally is like a right angle on a tree. It's so funny. Okay. Okay, so here we go. We've got this tree on, right? You love your tree? I want you to love your tree before you add the leaves. The leaves are super easy. All right, all we're doing, boom, 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 just super fast. Just like a little messy, sloppy mess. Don't get too sloppy, but get creative. Okay. And then these are our last little tiny details here. This is fun. And then what we're going to do is I just want you to add a little grass on the bottom. Just super quick, bring it up. You don't have to add a lot. You don't even have to add any at all if you don't want to. You can even add some really tall seagrass over here if you wanted to. Totally up to you. I think that's it. I don't want to go any further with how tall that grass is there. I added some little spots. Just kind of made some texture there along the bottom. And once you're happy with your tree and how many leaves you have on there, then voila. All right, friends, now's the big day, or now's the big time. This is where we own our painting. So for you, I want you to grab your little tiny brush, and I want you to just initial, circle, or however you do your brush or your signature, and that's it. So thanks, friends, for watching. I love that you owned your painting. I love that you made an awesome tree by the lake, and we will paint with you soon.